CinePals. I've never been so nervous about starting a new show on this channel before, and I really need you guys to hear this entire intro so that you know how this is working compared with other shows and even other seasons of this show. And so we're watching A Different World, season 1. That is the controversy right there, first off. Like, because like the comments are always going, skip season 1, go to season 2. So I put out a poll, 72% said watch season 1, 28% said skip season 1. I'm not doing this for any other show or any other season of this show. We're gonna do 4 episodes at a time, but our commentary is gonna be much shorter. The whole idea is that we're kind of blitzing through season 1, but we're doing it all together. There were some comments I saw, so you said Lisa Bonet is your first crush. She's in season 1. The whole idea was this was supposed to be a spin-off for the Cosby Show for her.
Right, okay.
But then something happened, and then season 2 is a totally different thing.
Fascinating. All right.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, one of my friends is in this show. I don't know if he's in season 1. I'm gonna just let it play, and I'll point him out to you when I see him. But
all right.
Let's jump into this. A Different World, episodes 1 through 4. Lisa Bonet.
Lisa Bonet.
If there's anything that I can do to make your stay here at Hillman more enjoyable, anything at all, anything you can think of.
You're staring deeply into my soul.
Someone to hold your hand, or
I was just practicing.
someone to hold your
I thought he was
other
talking to
hand.
us.
Any part of you
Me
that needs
too.
holding.
I thought it was breaking the fourth wall, like in the,
Me too.
what's it called, the wood?
Yes.
Tell me something. Why do you waste your time here when there are magazine covers begging for your countenance? Countenance.
Shoot your shot, man.
Yeah. We already passed the SAT if we got to college.
Dwayne Wayne, official greeter of the dorm orientation.
For colored girls, right? Am I crazy?
Oh, no, I recognize her. You're right,
In
but
fact, we're having our first meeting tonight.
Am I
7:30
crazy?
my place. You like wine coolers?
Oh, gee,
You're
I
right.
can't make
She's-
it tonight.
she's,
Someone's coming to fix the soda machine.
yes, you're absolutely right.
Well, they do want the dorm director to be there.
You're the dorm director. Oh, listen, that's cute. Listen, I'm sorry.
Oops, barking up the wrong tree.
Anything I just said to you was said with complete respect.
Oh, and with complete respect, I'm
Get out of
telling you,
here.
Leave.
Don't tell the dean, man.
Hello.
There is a God.
Yes, there
Hi. My name is.
My
can't
name
even
is
get
what?
it out.
My name is who? My name is...
Dwayne. Dwayne is my name.
Wait. Hi, my name is Denise, and this is my luggage.
Oh, well, let me help you with.
Allow me.
This time with no respect at all. Get out.
I'm going to Lisa. It's my pleasure. I'll see you.
I'll see you later.
You know, my mom used to live in this dorm.
What?
And my dad used to live on those steps.
Well, times haven't changed.
I haven't seen the Cosby Show in forever. I don't know if this is referenced.
Right.
Jaleesa Vincent, and I think she's here already.
Oh, great. I can't wait to meet her. Thanks, Mrs. Rawlings.
The name is Stevie.
Thanks, Stevie.
Denise.
Oh, hello.
Whitley.
Oh, so excited.
I just worked my little tail off interning in Daddy's chambers. Have you ever spent a summer in Richmond? You can fry an egg on a Jaguar.
I also recognize her.
Yeah, we've
Yes,
seen her.
Yes.
We've seen her in other movies.
I just want to go to my room and meet my new roommate.
Oh, you haven't met her yet? Well, you're in for a surprise.
Is it her?
I'm sure she's a very nice girl.
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
But you really can't call her a girl. I mean, she is no teenager.
Well, how old is she?
Oh?
26. But I suspect that's on the conservative side when you consider that she has been married and divorced.
Oh, the gossip.
Well, of course, that alone doesn't make her a bad person.
You gotta be right.
It's just that I've also heard she's had a brush with the law.
What? Okay, maybe.
Who is this human? And you are...
Hi.
Hi. I'm Denise. You must be 26.
You must be 26.
Wow, that just came right out.
Hi, I'm Jaleesa. Hi, Jaleesa. I'm single.
What else have you heard about me?
That you're no teenager.
Nailing it on all fronts.
Yes, I was married. It lasted for 2 years. I had no children while we were married, but my husband did. That's why we're divorced.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Gee, you got a lot of books.
Yeah, I hear they're big on that in college.
Fair enough.
Oh, wow, I should probably ask. Have you picked a bed?
Yeah.
That one.
That one.
Oh, sorry.
We'll just pack this right up and move it.
Gee, are you always that organized?
Oh, basically, I just can't live around.
Oh, me neither.
Me neither.
I hated all of that.
I can't live around that either.
Oh, but my sister Vanessa made this for me. See? They're dental retainers.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a good reason I can't live around
Could
that.
she have just given you a watch?
Really funny.
Horrible.
I always knew that we were meant to be together.
Oh really?
And when you read this,
Oh my
you're gonna know,
god.
too. I think that says it all.
Ticker tape.
What is that?
To whom it may concern,
That's you.
Is that a letter?
I guess so.
and an elegant racing machine with soft music on the stereo, a couple
Mouthing
of
it.
Philly cheesesteaks in the glove compartment.
That's a long letter.
Oh my god, it's a huge missive.
And if I'm not in, I'll be picking up the cheesesteak.
Oh, hi, Denise.
What are you wearing?
Stevie, I need to talk to you about why are you wearing those on your head?
I have
forgot
the
to
same
tell
question.
you, I'm a Martian.
Oh, well,
What?
okay. I thought she was a bee.
Denise, this is my son, JT.
I'm not JT, I'm Captain JT.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I want to change roommates.
I wonder how often that request comes in.
Yeah,
college.
right? Day one, I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
so many people are like, please.
But you know, my dad always says, if you feel strongly about something, then just to follow your instinct.
After one day.
Well, he also says not to procrastinate.
I do have a solution for you.
Oh, great, what?
Whitley.
Whitley.
Whitley Gilbert?
Oh, that's my only other option?
Why don't you try applying some positive energy in this situation?
Okay.
Fine.
I just know you two guys can work this thing out.
You think she was BSing?
I'm curious.
I'm just gonna put a lot of positive energy into this one.
Good to hear
Who have you been
it.
talking to?
No one. You know, but Stevie's right. I feel that.
Just gave it out.
I don't believe you. You went to talk to Stevie about changing roommates behind my back without even asking me?
Well, okay, I admit that I was wrong.
I don't know if she needs to ask your permission. For
Yeah, yeah.
I was just following my father's advice.
Oh, I'm sure your father told you to be selfish, rude, and sneaky.
Ooh.
You're worse than I thought.
that. Oh no.
Damn.
Worse than you thought. What were you thinking?
Get your first fight
That you're
out.
a spoiled, bougie, rich kid with more clothes than brains.
Oh.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore because it just so happens I do have a choice of roommates, okay?
The
oh, really?
awful,
Yeah,
like,
really.
rocking a hard place.
Hi, do you need some help?
Just put him off on my bed. I really wish
Is
you could
this
have been there
a
with me. I just
dorm
hate
room?
shopping alone.
Or is this her room?
I'm
It's a
just
dorm.
sorry I couldn't find a wheelchair.
A wheelchair.
If you put one in the back seat of your car, it's about the only way you can find a place to park that's not in the boonies.
Noted.
Well, should I be punished because I can walk?
Don't hit the player, hit the
Oh
game.
my god.
No, Whitley, life has punished you enough.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't know what life is like having that placard, man. It changes you.
Oh, yeah.
My mom got one a couple times. She's always parking.
Rockstar parking everywhere you go.
My daddy's a judge, and your daddy's a what? A dentist.
Close. He's an obstetrician and gynecologist.
Oh.
This year is gonna be so much fun.
I'm so
What is
excited. Oh, God.
Oh, this. Well, this my
She
sister Vanessa
backs
made this
up.
for me. It's made out of my old dental
Those things have been in
retainers.
people's mouths.
Yeah, yes, they have.
That thing is nasty. I hate it.
Has she cleaned
I don't
it?
care how cleaned it is.
Silly me, I almost forgot.
What's that?
It's a lock for the phone.
A lock for the phone.
Such a classic kid diet, isn't it? the hamburger,
Honestly.
fries,
Yeah,
milkshake.
Yeah. That was 3 squares a day for me when I was young in college, you know. Definitely wasn't cup ramen.
You miss those days, Grandpa?
I'll take my wife's cooking over my own cooking in college any day.
The only way for us to get along with each other is if we are completely,
Yeah, listening.
Yeah, something's totally
completely
gone.
honest with each other.
I couldn't agree more.
She's checking out the boys.
Whitley, I'm trying to talk to you.
The one in the baggy jeans.
And I'm being honest, I'm not
Take his
listening to
eyes
you.
off me.
I think he's looking at me.
Oh no.
Oh?
Uh-oh, we'll find out in a second.
We're gonna learn today.
I'm Chip. Chip St. Charles.
Hi, Chip.
What a
I'm
name.
Whitley Gilbert.
And,
She's like, oh my God, horrible.
Are you one of the Atlanta St. Charleses? Because my sister went to a cotillion with a Julian St.
She is
Charles.
laying it on thick.
That wouldn't be your brother by any chance.
Don't appear desperate.
Rains a lot there, doesn't it?
Denise, would you like to dance?
Oh, no.
Wow, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Why? Why would you say yes?
Hey, man, my name's Dwayne Wayne. You know, for you to be
He is always on it.
Never misses a moment.
I hate to be a party poo, but I just can't seem to get the top of my convertible closed.
Oh, no problem.
Dwayne, you'll have many
Thanks,
more
Dwayne.
chances to be nice to me, I promise, but I need a man here.
Well, I guess I could do it.
Oh my
Could
God,
you, Chip?
that
I'm
worked.
just afraid I might catch a chill in the night air, and I wouldn't want to give anything to my new roomie.
I wouldn't want to give anything to my roomie.
Your arm is
It's okay.
just one
Dwayne's a
big
better guy
muscle.
anyway.
Your
Wow.
arm is one big muscle.
She managed to sneak that out.
Yep.
That was so slick.
Are the crickets too loud? Is that the problem?
I feel like that's probably what's bothering her.
Love the sound of. She's got it playing on a stereo, isn't it?
Oh.
Yep. She's got it playing on a stereo. Immediate snaps awake. It's like people who sleep with the TV on. That stuff kills me.
I do have to sleep with white noise. Like, I used to have a white noise YouTube video I would play on my speaker. Now I just actually have a fan.
I love the sound of crickets, rain, stuff like that.
See, rain makes me gotta pee.
But like television, I want to pay attention to.
I see.
So I start losing my mind.
That's no place to sleep.
Yeah, I bet you wish you were in a different dorm.
Don't look. Don't look. Oh, no.
Well, what does it look like I'm doing here?
Well, from the way you're rolling back and forth, I'd say an impression of Stevie Wonder.
Ha!
I'm trying to get some sleep.
Whole lot of not sleeping.
Well, you know they have beds for that now.
Uh-huh.
I have a perfectly good reason for being down here, okay?
Oh, let me
Crickets.
guess. Whitley?
No, Whitley and I are doing just fine.
Sure.
So what if the girl only uses a bar of soap once? Or doesn't eat cheese? Or allow anyone else to eat cheese in the room?
Oof.
She doesn't let you eat cheese?
There are plenty of places on this campus where I can eat cheese, okay?
Just not your own dorm room.
Before you go,
can I live
you
with
just
you
do me
again?
one little favor?
What?
Take me back!
Take me back, please.
She won't let me eat pizza in bed. It's un-American.
It's un-American.
Please, let me go.
Fine.
Jaleesa, I want to move back.
Well,
After you
isn't
insulted
that
me?
Special?
So it wasn't all my fault. You know, you have got the biggest chip on your shoulder that I've ever seen.
You came in saying
Yeah.
a whole bunch of stuff.
Exactly. You bought a bunch of rumors.
But I thought, hey, it's a new year. Go live in the dorm. After all, college is more than just books.
You thought that?
But as soon as I got here, all I heard was,
Divorced.
did you hear Jaleesa did so-and-so?
Yep,
Jaleesa
a bunch
this,
of
Jaleesa
whispering
that.
behind her
Jaleesa
back.
once punched out a teacher.
I heard it was a dean.
Is a dean worse than a teacher?
The dean is like the head of the school.
Okay, but they're both adults.
Yeah, yeah.
They both work there.
I was wrong to judge you.
But if you punch your supervisor or you
Well, I
punch the
was
CEO of your
pretty
company,
unfriendly.
like that's two different things.
Sure,
Things more
that's
time.
fair.
Besties.
We were both pretty stupid, weren't we?
How did we ever get into college?
I don't know.
Eating pizza,
in the dorm.
Best pizza I've had in a long
Nice.
time.
Oh God, now I want
kidding.
pizza.
I would say though, I need a dustbuster or something to clean up.
Yeah,
all the
right. Like
crumbs.
I do not eat in my bed.
Yeah.
Hell no. I don't want crumbs.
Jaleesa, I am a little surprised to see you eating in bed. I thought you were so neat.
Well, you know, pizza brings out the contradictions in me.
Okay, all right.
Oh really?
Were you ever in jail?
Would it bother you if I was?
No, of course not.
Yeah, right.
Good. Good night.
Don't answer. Don't leave it hanging.
Yeah. That's all the answer you need.
I actually had fun with that.
Yeah.
That was a fun first episode.
Kind of enjoyable.
This has nothing to do with the show, what I'm about to say, at all. I am so repulsed at the AI upscaling.
Yes, I fully agree. It's horrible. I can't look away from it.
And like there are a lot of telltale signs. We saw it right at the beginning with the
Yes.
opening.
Yes.
And I'm like, why does it look like AI?
It's
But then I was
horrible.
like trying to defend it in my heart. I was like, okay, maybe it's one of those things where there's like a filter they used back in the day. You know how music videos and stuff used to be.
Yep.
But then the show started, and I was like, no, that's just the opening.
It's just
the opening. But then it kept going, and
it's
like
all of it.
It's always in the wides. When characters are far away from the camera, you can really see it in their eyes looking like weird and fluttery.
Yes.
I'm just like, why does it
And it's
look
like the
so...
stark outlines of anybody's arms and stuff like that. And then anytime you see text that isn't like directly in front of camera, it's all weird and liney. It's horrible.
It's AI. I might try to locate, after this set of videos, I'll try to locate the episode somewhere else to see if we can watch it in the original format. Yeah, I understand why Netflix did that, because, you know, with Friends, they did the same thing.
Right.
And with a lot of shows from, like, I think Seinfeld, they did the same thing, where they give you the 16:9, and neither one gives you the whole picture.
Right.
Because it's shot on 35 millimeter film, which no matter which way you go, whether you go tall 4:3 or wide 16:9, you're not getting the whole thing. They both give you more of different areas. And so anyway, that's nerd stuff. I enjoyed this little adventure. Well, this is her first day or two on campus.
Yeah.
You know, putting her foot in her mouth, which I can relate to.
Oh, yeah.
So I've
that
been,
opening impression on your freshman roommates is always, you know, you never know if these are people you're going to stick with forever or if they're people that you're going to not be able to stand, you know? I spent one semester with all of my freshman roommates and then was like, get me the hell out of here. Because some of them I liked, some of them I didn't. And you learn pretty quick which ones those are.
You know, she came in saying things that she shouldn't have said.
Yep.
And I know that feeling intimately and feeling regretful afterwards. She had the regret all over her face. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks when you realize that you just went too soon. And so I have this bad habit now where if I'm with a friend who I consider normal compared to this weird guy right here, I will like triple check. I'm like, was that okay? Was that all right? Did I
have all the things I've said been kosher?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I would just, even with like a text message, I'll run it by other people around me, like, okay, please, and they're like, it's fine. I'm like, no. Look at it critically. Like,
I need you to look at this.
Yeah.
Be my Grammarly, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode.
Coming through! Excuse me!
What is that?
Why is she running? What's the hurry? What's going on?
Maybe if you were organized, you'd know where your thing was.
I say that all the time.
Yep. I can't lose anything if I know exactly where it is at all times.
Why is it that we seem to keep bumping
Because you
into
keep
each
showing
other?
Because
up.
I'm always late and you're always in the way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Destiny.
Destiny.
Stevie! Nice haircut.
Denise, nice try. You're still late with your doing fees.
Oh, God.
I was at the bursar's office depositing the other girls' fees.
But they all
Ones that
paid
were
on time.
Oh, no.
Promise it'll never happen again.
Seems I've heard that before.
Well, one of these days it's gonna be true.
Jaleesa
Heard it before
is
from
late,
her?
too.
Okay.
So, I'm supposed to pay her fees too.
Oh, my gosh.
Another roommate.
No way.
Her name is Maggie Lawden. She's majoring in journalism. She's an army brat.
We're getting a third woman.
Excuse me.
I'm actually kind of glad that we're getting...
You know, Jaleesa is very choosy
Assuming it's a main
about her
character, I'm glad
right,
we're getting her in episode 2 rather than episode 1, so that it's not overstuffed in episode 1.
Heard about your new roommate. I understand she's a very unusual girl.
Oh my God,
Kind
don't
of a
start
human
spreading
tumbleweed
rumors.
That's been blown hither and yon before settling in your room.
Why can't the new lady live with her?
I'm sure she's paying extra for like a single or something, you know.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hi, Jalise. Hi.
Can you get your elk thing off of
Huxtable,
my...
What is
You
this?
have truly outdone yourself.
Don't you love it?
No.
I feel something.
What this room needs is an antelope with light bulbs on its head.
Antelope, that is clearly a deer or an elk.
Happens to be a deer, and I think it gives the room a little character.
I already live with a little character.
That's true. That is true.
Guilty as charged.
We're getting a new roommate, a transfer student. She'll be here sometime tomorrow.
Fine.
You mean fine? You're not upset?
Huxtable, I grew up with 8 brothers and sisters.
Whoo!
That's a lot of people.
Fair
I'm
enough.
just sorry for her.
Why?
She's gonna have to get used to living with you.
She's gonna have to live with a little character. Where are you going with the elk?
Hi.
Oh,
Maggie
yeah,
Lawden. You
okay.
said this is where I'd be living?
That's right.
Marissa
Tomei.
Right, Marissa Tomei.
My plane was late and I missed my bus, so I had to call my great aunt in Roanoke and she picked me up. But you know how aunts are, they always say you're too thin. So she took me out to lunch. You know, times finally I had to say, Aunt Gemma, I have to get up to college, so she took me up and she dropped me off.
So we're now living with a little more character.
I guess I'm a little bit nervous, you know, a new school and a long trip, and I don't know
Her
anyone
haircut
here.
is
When I'm nervous, I have
adorable.
this tendency to go on and on. So if I do that, you just have to stop me. Otherwise, it'll continue forever.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I think you're gonna like living here.
So do I.
At least you didn't
Oh,
put
I
your
love
foot in
this
your mouth
lamp.
like the other roommate.
You do?
We're gonna get along just fine.
I'm from Minnesota. They say it's the land of 10,000 lakes, but I've only counted 12. That was a joke. I made up on the way over here to break the ice.
I made up on the way over here.
You've been here for 1 day and you got a letter already? That's pretty good.
Popular with
I
the
know,
family.
it's from me.
Oh,
From me. Would you? Is this gonna be like a?
What did you write yourself?
You're gonna make a lot of friends down there, and you're gonna do real
that's
well.
actually cute.
Yeah.
As always, you. Yes, keep in touch.
Keep in touch.
Are you gonna write yourself back?
I don't know. Maybe next time I'll call.
I love Marissa Tomei so much.
Why do these things always happen to me?
What's wrong?
What happened?
The check for my dorm fees bounced. The administration office just called me in and said
no.
I'll be thrown out of our room.
Oh no.
I just went down to the bank to see how this happened. They said my account was overdrawn.
What?
How much are you overdrawn?
And they said $182.
That much?
Whoa.
Don't you keep track of the checks you write?
I'm in college now. I'm busy. I have responsibilities.
Like keeping your checkbook in
Yeah,
order.
Exactly.
I would lend you the money, but I just paid for all my tuition. I just bought all my books.
Thanks. I appreciate the thought.
Maybe Jaleesa could lend you the money?
Oh, no.
Jaleesa's dorm fees.
Can you ask your parents?
Yeah, call your
I
parents.
don't want to. See, I've called them before for money a couple of times. A lot of times. I'm afraid they're beginning to think I'm irresponsible.
Well,
Well, I
That's
mean,
I mean, Maggie, do I look like an irresponsible person to you?
yes, I know you do.
No.
not at all.
I've known you. This is the only mistake that you've made.
Thanks. That's a supportive friend.
Oh.
Hold me.
Oh my God! Everybody leans in.
Kiss him, Heather. Kiss him. Touchdown!
I love this.
No, I've never actually cooked pizza in a restaurant, but I did it at home. And my brother really loved it.
Oh, she's looking for a job.
If I get the job, can I have a $200 advance?
No,
Oh
that's
my
not gonna
God!
work.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, exactly. I hang up immediately. Huxtable residence.
Huxtable resident.
How did I know?
Adorable.
Will you accept the charges?
Okay.
Fine.
I need to talk to Mom or Dad. Are they around?
Do you need money? It's Denise. She wants to talk to you.
Hello?
Daddy!
Hi.
Who's this?
Are you in jail?
No! I'm just calling to
All right,
say
goodbye.
hi.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm out of here.
Is there something wrong? Do you need anything?
Need?
Why else would your kid call you, honestly?
Yeah. Right. Like.
Why do you think I need something every time I call? I just call to say I love you and I miss everybody.
Hello,
I need some money.
Bye.
She didn't ask.
She wants money?
Yes, but she's afraid to ask for it.
Will
Aww.
she call back?
I don't know.
Oh, we gonna learn today.
How'd it go?
If he knows,
Come up
then
with the money. I guess
Yeah,
I'll
but
have
he's
to tell
like, she's
Jaleesa
gotta
we're being
ask.
thrown
You
out
know,
the
I'm
door.
not just gonna do it. She's gotta man up and ask.
All through dinner, while I'm bussing trays, this incredible-looking guy keeps waving at me.
Ooh.
I go over to get his tray, and he's taken out toothpicks and spelled, "Hi, I'm Donald."
what?
Wow, that's a lot of toothpicks.
But tomorrow morning, I'm making sure the toothpick dispenser is full.
I want more messages.
I'm glad you're in a good mood. There's something
Oh,
I want to
God,
talk to you
no.
about.
I'm glad you're in a good mood so I can put you in a bad mood.
The check I wrote for my dorm fees bounced.
Oh, Huxtable, when are you gonna get it together?
The check I wrote for your dorm fees bounced too.
Excuse me?
Ooh.
I'd be livid.
You're undisciplined, unorganized, everything.
She'll get the money.
How?
I don't know.
But she'll do it. I promise.
Have you asked your folks for it?
I'm not going to. I gotta send us. I'll get us out.
Wait a minute. Now
Ow.
is not the time to get mature on me.
There's no other option.
Yeah, no other option.
We have lived together for almost 2 whole days, and this is our first disagreement. I think that we should pat ourselves on the back because when you think about it, this disagreement isn't that
I love
bad
her
after all.
energy.
They didn't make it more than an hour without disagreeing with each other on the first hour.
I'll take care of my own fees. I mean, somehow, some way, I'll get the money. Even if it means calling my ex-husband.
Oh, God.
She has an ex-husband?
Yeah, we didn't
Catch
cover
up.
that.
Yeah, she got married right after high school, but it didn't work out.
Boy, it's funny how you can live with someone and not really know them.
Oh, my God.
The
I love
irony.
her.
The Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Harris. When I got here, he told me if I got into any trouble that I should see him. It's worth a try. Yes, sure, go.
What is it gonna do?
Tell him I sent you.
Remember, 8 to 10 pages, double space.
is a very
Any
small
paper that's late will
class.
receive a failing grade. No exceptions, no excuses. You all know how I feel about excuses.
Yikes.
I called your wife. She told me you were teaching tonight. You probably didn't even remember me. I met you at freshman orientation.
Denise Huxtable.
Oh, he's not happy
He
about
remembers
seeing her.
everyone.
Well, as Dean of Student Affairs, I'm a lot like Santa Claus. I know who's been naughty and
Who's
who's
naughty
been
and
nice.
who's been nice.
Well, Denise, as I recall, this isn't the first time your check has bounced since you've been at Hillman.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I've had one or two others.
Episode
Tried
2
4
and
or
we're already
5.
bouncing checks.
4 or 5?
Jesus.
Bounce City.
He's got the same intensity as Jeffrey from Fresh Prince.
And I was hoping you could help me get a student loan.
Denise, those loans are for students who have a need.
I have a need.
You also have a mother who's a lawyer and a father who's a doctor.
Yeah, ask your parents.
Because if I asked them, they'd think I was messing up.
You are messing up.
That's a fact.
Also, you don't want a loan over your head like that.
This is my problem. I want to take care of it. How? I want to do this myself.
Taking care of it is asking your parents. I get where she's coming
Maybe
from,
there's
but
something we can do.
Uh-oh. What?
How do you feel about a part-time job?
work study.
And I'm pretty sure with my charm and wit that I can convince them to give you a $200 advance.
What job?
What is the job?
Hi.
Hey.
The money?
No. And I didn't call my ex. It just didn't feel right.
Good. Good move.
Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go down and see someone in financial affairs.
You might not have to. Denise might come through.
How?
I hope so, but I doubt it.
She got the advance.
Mm-hmm. We hope.
I just figured it was time I grew up and started doing things for myself. So I did. I did it myself.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I got the $200 recovered.
I knew it.
God,
What is the
don't
gig?
play with my feelings like that.
You got a job?
Yeah. Ta-da.
Oh, she's working.
She works with you.
That means you'll be working under me.
Ha
Life is sweet.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Thought I was going to need your help. I mean, I did need your help. But now I don't. I handled the entire thing myself.
Was it legal?
Was it legal? Fair enough. I'd also ask.
Well, would I be proud of you?
Yeah, you be proud of me too.
Okay, good.
I gotta go, but kiss Mom for me, okay?
I will, honey.
Aww.
She still wants money?
No, she found a way to get it.
Good for her.
I love this kid. She's so proud.
Huxtable, kill the deer.
Kill the deer. Turn it off.
Oh, shit.
Sorry. It's okay. It was only my face.
Go up one side or the other.
And I apologize to you for messing up with the dorm fees. Weren't you gonna apologize to me?
For what?
Well, you yelled at me. You called me irresponsible and unorganized.
Because you are.
So at least apologize for yelling.
Nope.
Thanks.
You got exactly what you deserve.
Huxtable, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Maggie, that was you.
That was great.
Well, I just thought you needed an apology.
Aww.
I know how you feel.
Besties.
One time I went camping with my two cousins at Bear Lake.
Get her started.
Maggie. I mean, they just went
That's
Maggie.
actually perfect for me.
Like,
That
it
would
was
put me
my
right to
fault.
sleep.
Oh,
Maggie,
yeah?
stop. Thanks.
Thanks.
Good night.
Got a long day of work
night.
ahead.
Good night.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
If you even remember.
I'm loving her so much.
She's great. Marissa Tomei has been exceptional in this, and she's
Yeah.
only been in one episode. So I'm very pleased.
So Lisa Bonet, as I've established, was my first Hollywood crush.
Mm-hmm.
Marissa Tomei was definitely a crush at one point after watching My Cousin Vinny.
Oh my God, she's
Yeah.
great in My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
And then the costumers went off on her.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's hard not to fall in love with Marissa Tomei at that
Absolutely.
point,
Yeah.
for sure.
And this is like a different side of her, and it's just fun to watch her, do what she does.
Yeah.
But the episode introduces something that I can also sort of relate to, insofar as I am someone who's very reluctant to borrow money. It's like, it's a big thing of mine where, I mean, thankfully, I'm all right now. So things are fine.
Right.
But, you know, at one point, you know, when shit was hard, you know, when you didn't know if you're going to make rent at the end of the month because you didn't know if you were going to get the enough gigs to, you know, cover your bills and whatnot. Borrowing money was the very, very, very last resort that I would ever consider.
Right, you're willing to do anything else other than borrow money.
Anything.
Yeah.
It didn't matter where I would have to work. I'm not borrowing money. I think I borrowed money maybe 2 or 3 times in my entire life because I'm just very principled about it. And so I could relate to her feeling. But the thing is, like, she was highly irresponsible in the episode.
So irresponsible. It's one thing playing it fast and loose with your personal dorm fees, but another person's as well. That is very irresponsible and definitely deserving of being yelled at.
Yeah, I was on her roommate's side, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Because I've lent people money or whatever it might be, where you're just sort of expecting someone to be responsible, and then they just drop the ball, and they're like, "Yeah, so anyway."
Yep.
I'm like, no, like that's super shitty. Like, it's hard to root for Denise in this situation.
Yeah.
You know, and she's like, "Aren't you going to apologize?" I'm like, "Hell no, I'm not going to apologize." I would have yelled at you too.
Yeah. I agree. Fully agree.
So, but anyway, I enjoyed the episode nonetheless.
Yep.
You know, and it's a good lesson in, I guess, just teaching you adult responsibilities. Like, that first chapter of adulthood is tough.
It is.
You know?
It is. I mean, I'm only just starting to feel like a fully responsible, fully capable adult, and I don't know when it happened. It just kind of snuck up on me, but I realized.
You got a kid, so
yeah, I've got a kid now, but like you realize you're paying like your insurance, your phone bill, like all these things. You've got like an apartment that you got on your own. It's like, oh shoot, I started like actually being able to be responsible for these things rather than feeling like everything was demanding you to be responsible and you don't know how to do it. So,
yeah.
I get it.
There's this stand-up special by Joe Rogan that I don't know if it's up anywhere anymore. He said something to the effect of, like, no one really knows what's going on.
Oh, yeah, we're all just faking it, for sure.
We're all just pretending. And he's like, you know, when you're a kid, you're like, the grown-ups have it. The grown-ups have it figured out. They know what to do. They know what's going on. And then one day, you're at the grocery store, 25 years old, and the cashier goes, "Would you like a bag, sir?" And he's like, "Sir, wait a second. I'm a grown-up. We're the ones in charge. Oh, my God, this is all going to fall apart."
I fully feel that.
You know,
everyone's faking it.
Yeah.
No one knows what they're doing. Just there are other adults that have been faking it for longer, so they're better at the faking it.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's this weird thought I had watching The Daily Show the other day. And this weird thought occurred to me, which is, at least for the men, they are trying to emulate their father in some way. The responsibility, that look and behavior of a grown-up of their dad. And we just keep doing that.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Just straight down the line.
Yeah.
You always emulate the responsible person in your life.
Yeah. The role model, as it were.
Or try and be the role model that you didn't have in your life. Either way, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why that thought occurred to me, but we're moving on to episode 3.
Whoop, whoop.
Goodness.
Looks like you girls had a party last night and the ants are having one this morning.
Let me help you.
The ants are having one this morning.
I was wondering where Denise's trash went to die.
She just walks by, doesn't help.
That's some strong perfume.
Does it come in a drum?
You should know it's your perfume.
Oh.
I can't be late for biology.
Oh, what's his name?
MacLeod. He's good with children.
And she's never met him.
Yeah, but I plan to accidentally bump into him.
Smells like a cross between stale pizza and domestic perfume.
I got the stale pizza right.
Let me help you with that. I just can't abide trash.
So helpful. So helpful.
I hate to bring this up, but you still have neglected to select the dorm monitor.
Oh, she's like the uber responsible one.
Yeah. She's like, you should make me the dorm monitor.
I would do anything for Gilbert Hall. Well, as much as I appreciate your willingness to disregard the democratic process, we will have an election tonight at the dorm meeting.
Oh.
I really am late for class.
I'm late to go print out campaign posters. It's gotta be. Yep.
I can smell it all the way over by the jukebox. It's like somebody opened up a box of those little cardboard trees that they put in cars to make them smell good.
Oh my God.
If that's what you smell like?
Yeah, that's a bad smell.
Oh, Denise, why don't you just call him?
Are you crazy? I don't even know him.
He's a guy.
Hi, I'm Denise. Would you like to go out sometime?
Oh, and have you ever done this, Maggie?
No.
But I've seen other people do it.
And it's no big thing. I called a guy once.
Yeah, so what happened?
I divorced him.
You see?
Same joke, different font.
I don't want him to think that I'm running after him.
But you are.
Yes, but I don't want him to know this.
Yeah, why be dishonest? We play too many games.
Maybe the guy's shy. I mean, maybe he thinks you already have a boyfriend.
That's it. He's probably staying at home all by himself.
She should be nicer to Dwayne.
Yeah, right?
I'll call him.
Dwayne seems like a pretty neat
Then
guy.
again, maybe he has a girlfriend.
Oh, thanks. Now you mentioned
You
that.
only know when you ask.
You will never know unless
There.
you try.
You're right. All right.
And even if you fail, at least you've
Just gonna
tried.
sit back down again.
Thanks. Yep.
That's what it's like as a guy. Welcome to our world.
You just gotta try it.
She is arrogant, pushy, selfish, and ruthless, but do those qualities necessarily make a bad leader?
Yes,
You make a leader that gets stuff done,
Yes.
but not one that you
Planning
necessarily
our parties,
want.
picking our movies.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there you go.
She thinks they should colorize Casablanca.
Yo.
If they do it.
I will run. I owe it to the dorm. But I'm already in 5 clubs, and I'm president of the Classical Tragedy Society.
Oh my God.
What's one more? Just one more.
I have always seen you as a born leader.
Oh, with
Don't
great
even
taste.
try it.
She has too much on her plate already.
Whitley must be stopped.
And the only way for you to stop her is if you run against her for dorm monitor.
Oh, no.
Why can't Lisa Bonet do it?
Dorm monitor is just another word for dorm snitch, and I do not want to be the one who busts
Yikes.
people for missing curfew.
Yeah,
Teresa, come
that's actually a
on.
really good perspective on things.
So don't, let a few slip, bust one or two, pay them like $10.
I will lose, and what's worse, I will lose to Whitley.
Julissa, don't worry. This is an election, not a popularity contest.
What do you think an election is?
Yeah. We can
this
just buy it.
be the same person who just this afternoon said to me, "You'll never know unless you try"?
Oh, God.
Oh, there you
You
go.
can use that on her?
And did you take my advice?
Not yet.
But if you do this, I'll do mine.
I need to see an example of this in action before I do that.
I just thought I'd offer y'all
a
a
victory
praline.
praline.
You haven't won yet.
There's no one else going against her.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a shoe in.
Don't take it.
We don't
thinking
eat
of running
Whitley's
too.
plate.
The enemy.
Well, I'm just charmed by your boundless optimism.
Get out.
Well, may the best woman win.
Oh, she's running. She's running. She's committed.
She's gonna do it. She's like, I gotta stick it to that girl.
I will show her what she can do with her praline.
Damn straight.
Just call me Brutus.
And as door monitor, I promise to do my
She
best.
hates her.
It's the worst. Boring.
There is no mountain high enough. There is no valley low enough.
Oh, God.
Nothing can keep me from doing my job.
That's the problem, though.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Are there any other candidates?
Brutus.
Please, God. Please, God, tell me there are other candidates.
Why don't we just go to questions and answers? You give me a problem, and I'll give you a solution.
Okay.
People around here take too long in the shower. What are you going to do about it?
Shower timer.
Let's say we get a timer, and anyone who spends more than 10 minutes in the shower gets their towel and bathrobe thrown in with them.
Oh.
That is ridiculous, not to mention uncivilized.
Hey, it works. You're the problem.
Afraid you're never gonna have a dry towel again, sure.
Must we stoop to cattiness? and
Yes.
gossip?
Yes, for sure.
Absolutely.
Every time anybody talks behind someone else's back, they'll get fined 25 cents. And at the end of the
25
semester,
cents?
we can use the money to have a party.
All right.
Way to spin it.
All right.
Let's address this ant problem, okay? Now, this morning, the lobby looked like a dump.
Whose fault was that?
Let's keep Gilbert clean. Yeah! And me.
Woo!
And pristine.
Woo! She's got my vote.
Now, anyone who leaves garbage in the common area is a pig.
Pig!
Thanks for
And
the,
I say
thanks
they
for the
should have to
backup.
wear a
Yeah, way
pig
to chime
nose
in.
for a day.
Oh.
Oh.
That's you, Lisa Bonet. Denise.
All those for Whitley?
Boo. Two hands up in the back there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wait a
She
minute!
had signs made and everything.
Are you gonna vote for a woman who suggests that we dress up like poor?
Yeah.
I love the offendedness in her voice.
A revote. Excuse me?
What?
Why?
Stevie, surely you must realize that last night's election was a travesty of truth,
What?
justice, in the American way.
They did an eBay snake attack on her.
Yeah.
Jaleesa is doing a terrific job. There's no garbage. And so far today, no one has come to complain to me about anything.
And tell you.
We all know that Jaleesa did not spend her formative years in a finishing school in Switzerland. 25 cents, please.
Oh,
For talking behind their back.
Here's $10. And by the way, Denise Huxtable's gonna make a fool of herself calling a man she doesn't even know. I got $9.50 to go.
I like that.
Dang.
I keep a roll of quarters.
Put it on credit.
Yeah. I would just keep quarters in my purse.
Right?
Denise Huxtable, you don't know me. I'm in your biology class. Professor Foster's
Why are you doing
having
this with pizza in your mouth?
a wine and cheese
He doesn't
tomorrow
know.
night.
Chew fast.
You would?
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, our guys are like
He's
so
like,
much.
sure, I've never met you. Your voice sounds pretty.
7 would be fine. Great, see you tomorrow.
That worked out.
Okay.
Don't seem so excited. The scream.
Oh no.
Ants!
Are there actually ants, or are you having a moment?
There's ants there, according to show. What? It's going to the pizza. Okay.
Oh no. Well, now you've just ruined the pizza with.
No, she's got to wear the
bug
pig
spray.
thing.
Yep, she does have to wear the pig thing.
She's going to be gloating about this.
Some ants had a little parade outside my door this morning, and I followed it. Guess what I found? Exhibit A, the smoking pizza cart.
So, what does that prove? It doesn't even say Denise.
Doesn't even say
Nice
Denise.
try, but may I suggest you forget about law school?
Nice.
Okay.
So you made a little rule about wearing a pig nose?
Yes, I did.
Gotta
Well, I
follow
hear they're serving
through.
bacon at breakfast. Denise would be
Does
among
she have to wear it on her
friends.
date?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Oh,
Oops.
Jaleesa, I'm sorry. I don't know how this happened.
I feel partially responsible. After all, I did pick at the pepperoni.
I feel partially responsible.
Give her the punishment now.
Yep, you gotta do it.
No way.
Denise, come on.
Them's
it's
the
rule.
rules.
I said it last night in the election.
I know, but I'm your roommate and your friend.
You
No
don't get-
special treatment.
No special treatment.
No special treatment.
Denise, if I let you slide, then I'll be the joke, and no one's gonna listen to me.
There
That's
you
exactly
go.
why Creon had to bury
Yeah.
Antigone alive in the family crypt.
I love her. I love her so much.
Jaleesa, I mean, it's okay in the dorm, but in class, I'm not.
I have
Jaleesa,
my
date with
date.
Michael. Oh, please, I'll do
There
anything.
it is.
Please don't
There
make
it
me wear
is.
this today.
Just have to wear it from sun up to sundown. Sun up to sundown.
All right, I will put on the pig nose.
Fix the hair.
Looks great.
Nice. Quality. Looks so natural.
You know what? Just add some accessories to it.
Just pretend you're Cyrano and he's Roxanne.
And have another person write letters to him until they fall in love.
Just get like the Martian hairband, but like pig ears or
Yeah,
something.
right?
I heard about it, and I must say that you are a very brave woman.
I thought he was going to compliment her.
It's not that bad.
It really isn't.
We get out of here and go dig for truffles. Hey, what's the matter? You never seen a beautiful woman with a snout before?
Thank you, Dwayne.
Wish you could go on my date for me tonight. You know, I tried to cancel, but I can't get this guy.
Who is he? I'll help you get rid of him.
Michael O'Coo.
Michael O'Coo? You kidding me, Denise? I thought you had taste.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, look. I know the guy.
Taste only qualifies if the taste is Dwayne.
And I'll find them for you.
You're all right sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Would you like to go out with me tonight?
No.
Damn. Shot to the heart. He's here. He's here. All you have to do is explain it's a dorm rule. Like, you didn't make this choice.
Do you know Denise Huxtable?
Oh, yes, I do. Nice girl.
I'm supposed to pick her up.
Nice
Michael's
girl.
kid.
That's a handsome dude.
He is. He's a good-looking dude.
I have to taste
Oh my
Denise.
God, they
I'm waiting
both-
for Denise. You know Denise isn't here. What are you talking about? Denise isn't
Why are you being
here.
weird?
Michael is looking for her too. They have a date.
Oh, well.
Faster on the uptake, please.
Is there a costume party going on here?
Yeah. No. Actually, we're taking a class in
Denise, come up with your
literature,
own
you know?
lie.
Fables.
I didn't even consider the possibility of wearing it in solidarity. I know that's not what she's
right?
doing, but that could have helped things.
What's happening, man? I've been looking all over for you. Denise Huxtable, and this is not her.
And this is
by the
not
way.
her. What a guy.
She doesn't want to date you.
Thanks, Dwayne. Michael.
He's like, this is weird.
The reason why we have to wear these noses is because I ate pizza and I left the carton in the lounge.
And I'm wearing it because I picked at the pepperoni.
That's solidarity.
I tried to call and cancel because I didn't want you to see me this way.
What way? What are you, blind, man? Look at that schnoz.
Dwayne's like, anything to get her off, get him off of her. Anything.
May I borrow your nose?
Oh, this is
He's
cute.
gonna wear the
Sure.
snout.
That is cute.
What a guy.
Now we're in this together.
Better?
That would touch my heart.
What a guy.
That's sweet.
Aww.
She's gonna go out with a guy with a pig nose.
And not
She's not gonna go out
you.
with me.
I kind of feel bad for him.
Poor buddy.
But that is a good move.
Well, I want to know, did you take the nose off at any point during your date?
Oh, that's how you do it.
Oh, for a minute at the door.
Ooh.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Come on, only 2 minutes? Come on.
Come on! Tell.
Bitty. That's all, folks.
I know.
Anyway,
I know.
Trying to ignore it.
It's hard to watch.
But anyway, that was another cute episode of learning responsibilities.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
it had blowback because had they just let Jasmine Guy become the whatever you call it.
The dorm monitor.
The dorm
or whatever.
monitor, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Exactly. She would have been clear. So you don't get to pick your movies, but you wouldn't have had to wear a pig nose.
Yeah, exactly.
But
your actions have consequences.
Yeah.
The road to hell is paved in good intentions, right? You know?
Jalisa stuck to her guns.
Yes, she
which
did.
It was interesting to see that because, you know, we're 3 episodes in and they've established that Jalisa is the tougher one. Mm-hmm. And so in that moment, you saw a sense of vulnerability in her of like, oh God, how do I do this? How do I execute this? Kind of like how Denise was having to wrestle with conveying the fact that her checks bounced.
Yeah, her check bounced.
Yep. Yeah, to see it flip was actually cute. I thought that was cool how they did that, especially early on. I wasn't expecting to see something like that so quick. You know.
Yeah, where
So-
it's like you actually see some vulnerability in the like strong, responsible one.
Right. Yeah. So we know already that Lisa Bonet does not make it past season 1.
Nope.
Right? Because I was like watching it thinking to myself, maybe eventually Denise and Dwayne could end up together. But the fact of the matter is, she doesn't stay.
Maybe in spirit. Maybe
Yeah.
he talks about her as his, girlfriend that nobody ever sees anymore and
Yeah.
nobody actually believes he's with.
Yeah, it's in an alternate universe where she stays in the show.
Yeah, right.
They end up together because it seems like that's just ripe for that's what it's supposed to be. That's the normal trajectory of a show like this, where you've got like the geeky character who's like always pining after the girl,
And eventually they
Yeah.
get together and realize that they're meant for each other.
Yeah. All right. Last episode for this session, episode 4.
Dorm rules are okay. Too strict should be abolished. Any thoughts?
What?
The Hillman Chronicle wants to know.
Careful now.
Yeah, what are you going to say?
I mean, how can we learn to become responsible adults if we can't party whenever we feel
It's a
like
good point.
it? So check it out.
Yes.
Dog the rules now!
Wait, freshman Matthews Hall.
Wait a minute, you're not gonna use my name.
Yeah, yes, no, I'm using your name.
Anything a lady can do after midnight, she can do before midnight. And anyone who feels the need to leave their room after curfew isn't worthy of attending Hellman.
Oh my God.
Dorm rules. Keep them, change them, or dog them. What do you say?
Or dog 'em.
Who cares?
I'm glad they locked the door at midnight.
What's wrong?
Riveting.
Yeah, what's going on?
Maggie.
Yo, record her out of
I
face,
got a
please.
D on my calculus test.
Oh
Denise, your worries are over. I will help you. Okay, forget calculus. You know what you need, Denise? You need a movie that's gonna take you out of yourself.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Dwayne,
Now's not
I'm
the time.
not going to see Clan of the Cave Bear.
That's a shame. Hey, yeah.
And he moves on.
Immediately latches on to someone else.
I might as well just cancel my plans to go home for Thanksgiving. Maybe even Christmas.
Aw.
Your parents aren't going to disown you just because you got a D.
I would. I'm kidding.
Hi, Denise.
Oh, God.
Lisa.
Wait,
Is she very happy about
I
this?
couldn't help but notice you after calculus class. You looked stricken.
Oh my gosh.
If you need any help, feel free to come to me. I'm just a natural with figures.
Horrible.
I love it. I love her as a folly to
Yes.
her.
Here it is in print, my article. All
Aw, yay.
See, dorm rules, necessity, nuisance, or nonsense.
That's my title.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Is it going to be like cut or is it going to be a bad quote?
A resident of Matthews Hall urged the school to dog the rules now. Dwayne Wayne, right?
I cannot reveal my source.
Yeah,
She
right.
figured that out quick.
Hey, girls. I just signed up for my calculus tutor. He's coming over tonight.
I was
Fresh
ready for that
grade.
to be bad.
I know, me too.
Whitley Gilbert of Gilbert Hall said, anything a lady can do after midnight.
She got the accent and everything.
But I never, ever do anything anywhere with anybody.
Anywhere.
I didn't write that. What? Let me see this.
Is it in there?
Gotcha.
Oh.
Just like, I added it.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Always keep going.
Always got to double check.
I'm here. I'm a little bit
The
late, but I'll
entrance.
make it up.
Do not sit down. Dwayne, don't sit down. My tutor is coming.
He is a
I
tutor.
am your tutor.
Denise, what kind of guy do you think I am?
Dwayne, come on. You're the type of guy that would tell the entire freshman class of girls that you've been appointed their personal tour guide.
Yeah, fair enough.
I did that. Okay, I did that.
You're right. Guilty as charged.
What is a hyperbola?
A what?
Hyperbole? Is it called a hyperbola?
I don't know. I've only ever heard hyperbole, but that's a literary device.
It's also in math.
The set of all points in a plane, the difference of whose distances from two fixed points, the foci, is a positive constant.
What?
Denise, I'm surprised at you. I wish you women would just look beyond my body.
Beyond my body.
He's got his own nerdy charm to him. There's a lot of food there. Oh, they're cleaning up.
They're
All
cleaning
right,
up.
they're cleaning up.
They're cleaning up. Good job,
I was
girls.
ready to be like, oh, y'all wearing pig noses.
Locking the door at midnight.
Oh no, he's still in
If I
there
knew
though.
it, I would say it.
Oh no.
For every girl X indoor X, there's a corresponding and distinct boy Y indoor Y to take to function F. Yes!
Okay.
He found ways to get her to remember it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now he's gonna make that
Dwayne,
move. Now he's gonna
why-
make
why
that
are you
move.
sliding in?
Dwayne,
Oh.
I misjudged you. You really do have a good mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Check out the body then.
Yeah, check out my rockin' bud.
We've missed curfew. Dwayne, you're locked in the dorm.
Sleep in her
I
bed.
could think of worse things.
This is not funny, Dwayne.
I guess his dorm is also locked, but like,
Oh.
I was figuring he could just unlock, head out.
You are looking at the Hillman Houdini. I will disappear without a trace. Just show me to a fire escape.
Yeah, there's one right outside. Oh, one outside Whitley's room.
Oh no. Oh no. Nope.
Hey, she wears a sleep mask too.
So relax. It
Okay.
won't be the first time I've left a
Wait,
woman's
why is
room
the fire
without her
escape
noticing.
only accessible through her room?
I don't know.
Sneaky. All right, there it is. Is it one of those ones that has an alarm on
I
it?
know. I'm thinking the same thing. Why test it? Just go. Don't trip.
The seagulls.
Oh my God.
Sunblock, please.
I'm out of here.
That is loud.
Turn up the waves.
Daddy! Hold in the jib! We're capsizing!
She's having a sailing-related nightmare.
I told you to take the powerboat!
A bad dream. Oh, it seems like he made it out, maybe?
Yeah, he's fine. Oh no, does he go by her
Oh
room?
no! Oh no! Oh, the one time he got told to come back inside.
You know, bird watching, and I was walking past here, just walking past here on my way back from
How do you
the
get out of
library.
it?
Honestly, the honest story probably would got him out.
You know that happens once.
Would it though?
Maybe twice in a bird
They know
watcher's
he's a
life.
tutor.
Cockatoos dwell
They
in
know she's
Australia.
failing
You got to
calculus.
Oh, that's true.
If he'd just been like, we missed it.
You believe me, don't you?
Sinbad?
Came as soon as you called me.
Oh, Sinbad's playing his father.
Sleepwalking again, Dwayne?
Sleep climbing out of Whitley Gilbert's bedroom window.
Say what?
He was climbing out of Whitley Gilbert's room.
I'm sure he's very sorry, Stevie.
Not as sorry as he's gonna be after the hearing tomorrow night.
Oh,
7
God.
o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
You should have just been honest.
He landed outside my window after climbing out of yours. I want to know, what was he doing here?
Stevie.
I would never.
Do you honestly believe I'd let that buzzard into my boudoir? It's strange, but I've seen stranger in my time.
It is.
Some people get desperate.
I refuse to stand here and let my virtue be insulted in the middle of the night. How about 7 o'clock tomorrow night, my apartment, and you can leave that attitude back in your boudoir.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
We've already heard it.
What, you heard I got a B+ on my calculus test?
No, congratulations.
The tutoring's really working out.
Stevie caught Dwayne climbing out of Whitley's room last night.
I don't believe this is happening.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
my God. Everybody's like, my man.
He's getting glory for it. It didn't even happen.
The double standard.
Guys, no details.
You know, Dwayne does look just a little bit more relaxed than usual.
He's enjoying all the glory of it.
Hey, Whitley, leave your window open for me tonight.
Oh, that sucks.
That's horrible.
That sucks.
Look, I know you didn't do it. I know that you wouldn't let Dwayne climb your fire escape.
Ladies.
You need to stop, dude.
If you were any kind of a gentleman, you would clear
He's like, I need to maintain this cred.
Wait a minute, you think you're the only one suffering here?
Oh?
Well, I can't tell a lie, Whitley. I wasn't here.
Woo! Deserved.
That just helps. All the guys saw that.
Sure. All the guys saw that, and they're like, wow, she's mad.
He wasn't lying.
It's like, I gotta disappear.
It's not the first time a woman's ever slapped me.
Yeah.
I take a lick and I keep on ticking.
I believe that.
He bounces back quick. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
I fully believe he's gotten slapped.
Where's Whitley? Whatever happened to punctuality?
Sit down, Dwayne.
Please excuse my tardiness. I had to donate some clothes to Goodwill.
Oh, God.
A lot of charity work lately.
Oh, jeez.
Every individual has a tragic flaw. Mine has the ability to sleep through anything.
That sounds horrible. That sounds so bad.
It does sound terrible.
My reputation being tossed around like a blouse at a bargain basement sale. I am no floozy.
Damn. I love that word.
Let she who is without sin cast me before the dean like a stone.
What a wonderful exact quote.
All I can say is I was in Whitley's room, but I was just passing through on my way back from the library.
On the way back from the library?
We know the boy is not right. But we know there's
Thanks,
no way
man.
he did what it
I
looks like he was
appreciate
doing
it.
in Whitley's room.
Dwayne was with me, not Whitley.
My,
Say more for
what
say more.
strange passions
Say
lurk
more.
in the hearts of city girls.
Oh, okay. All right. Come on.
Whitley, he was tutoring me in calculus, okay?
Wait, Dwayne Wayne was your calculus tutor?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Like I was about to say, my man had a legitimate reason to be here.
Yeah, that's what you were gonna say.
Before we knew it, we had missed curfew.
So he took the easy way out through Whitley's room.
Yeah.
Instead of just unlocking the front door.
Oh, that's all right. Just because I got dragged through the mire, humiliated,
Yeah.
treated like a leper of old,
What do you want, Whitley?
a public apology in the school paper will suffice.
I would
Oh,
want
is that
one.
all?
No, I would want one
No,
because
yeah,
her
for
reputation is like
Yeah,
tarnished.
you gotta clear it up.
Especially the part where you say you're sorry for making Whitley feel like a leper of old.
Leper of old.
So when he claims that you begged him to stay for as long as it took to unravel the mysteries of calculus. Aren't you just a little concerned that other people may think he's trying to unravel some of your other mysteries?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
just
for
make sure he
sure.
only tutors me in a public place.
Like where?
Like the football stadium during halftime.
You got to have one of those episodes where, you know, your character gets away scot-free with something and then has to come clean. It's like you always have to have that in every show. Usually the stakes are much higher, though.
Yes. Yeah, usually. This one didn't, I mean, I guess technically the stakes were like A, Whitley's reputation, and B, like potential expulsion.
Yeah.
I guess, if the dean decided that they needed it.
Right.
So the stakes were technically high, but they never really felt that high in the episode.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't feel like their lives were hanging by a thread until she came clean.
This is the first time you've seen Sinbad during our reactions, right?
Ever, yes.
Are you aware of Sinbad, who he is?
The name I recognize, but I don't know why.
Okay. He's huge, or at least he was. I haven't seen him in anything much of lately. I was on the 405 freeway once. The 405 freeway going home from a job I used to have doing casting. And there's this part where from the 10 freeway onto the 405, that round part that's like really big. During traffic, it sucks really bad because everyone's just trying to merge onto the 405 going north. I'm stuck in traffic, gridlock, and I look and I see this car in front of me that says Sinbad on the back. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
What a choice.
And then my lane ends up moving, and I'm right next to that car, and I look, and it's Sinbad in the car.
Like the guy.
The guy. And I'm like, oh my God, and I wave, and he waves back all happy, and I'm like, this is crazy. This is so crazy.
I was just waiting for him to like totally ice you out or something.
Man,
the fact that he waves back is incredible.
Yeah, super. Like that warmed my heart, and I'm like, I hope someday I get to meet him again and
tell him
like,
that story.
And just like reminisce about that. I'm sure he won't remember, but it meant something to me. And anytime a celebrity's been nice to me in any way, it's always meant something to me. And so seeing him, I just got really happy.
This is it. This is the friend you were talking about that was in the show at the opening of this entire video. You were like, "There's a friend of mine in the show." It was Sinbad. That's the point.
No, my friend I think comes in season 2.
Gotcha.
This was just for me. This was just really fun. As far as like it goes with Dwayne. He might be my favorite character in the show.
He's great. I love Dwayne, and the actor who plays him is doing a really, really good job. Because you mentioned that he's kind of got the Steve Urkel vibe of like the character that's always getting kicked out and stuff like that. But he isn't Steve Urkel, right? He's still got some cool to him. He's still got a little bit of like, I don't know, like fun, kind of cool factor to him, even though he is kind of the downtrodden character. Yeah. So he's distinctive, but still fills that role. Yeah. In a good way.
No, I agree with you. It's him right now. It's him and Marissa Tomei are my 2 favorites in the show.
She's doing great.
Yeah. Just awesome. It's one of those things where their personalities are heightened just enough.
Yes.
That it's perfect for television and it's perfectly entertaining. And they're just so much fun to watch, especially as sort of, you know how in comedy you have like your straight man and the weird one? Like they are perfectly the weird ones in every scene.
Yeah.
You know, opposite of the straight man. You know, when he's tutoring and he's going through it and he wins, like Denise is like, oh my God, like I know the stuff now. He's like, yeah. And then he's like,
goddamn right.
Then he's like trying to like then make the move again. He goes right back into his mode. I'm like, I love it so much.
But I love that he like lets the mode go for a little bit to actually do the tutoring. Yeah. And then once he's got her tutored, he's like, all right, I can go back to like trying to win this girl. Yeah. Like I've done my thing. I've proven my skills.
Yeah.
How about a date?
Yeah, exactly. Jasmine Guy, who plays Whitley, they did something cool in this episode because, you know, she is sort of the antagonist, at least for Denise, right?
Yeah.
I would say for the majority of the female characters, with the exception of the lady in charge.
Right, the resident administrator or whatever, yeah.
Setting her aside, Jasmine Guy is the antagonist. And in this episode, they managed to make me feel for her. I legit felt bad for her, not realizing the stain on her reputation that incident would cause. And then when that guy was like, yo, leave your window open for me, I'm like, oh man, like.
I didn't even think about that. And again, it's an example of shows like this and Fresh Prince and stuff like that dealing with actual like society issues and real world problems, but in a funny haha sort of way, right?
Yeah.
So like, we all see that it's not like that for Whitley.
Yeah.
However, the implication has definitely destroyed people's lives in real life.
Yeah.
And so it's a nice little like nod to the fact that this stuff happens in a funny way that makes you go, ha 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 ha, oh God, that's horrible. Boy, I'd never do that to someone.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
it gets the message across without being like message heavy.
Yeah. Now that you said that, I do wonder how much intention there was in it being a message. Because it could have easily been, we used to laugh at that kind of thing, you know?
Fair enough.
In the late 80s, early 90s. That used to be funny. And now it's not. I have no idea. I mean, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments whether or not it is like intentionally a message there. Because I can imagine how much that would hurt, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, that, especially guys being gross like that and, you know, making passes at you, basically calling you a hooer. You know?
Calling you fast, calling you easy,
calling you a floozy.
A floozy, like that's.
I love that word, by the way.
But then again, you know, Dwayne was in the same situation. He was climbing out of her window. He was also doing something bad, and then everybody was high-fiving him and being like, "My
That's
man,"
true.
you know?
There must be a message on some level, at least considered. You know, because you're right. Like his reputation went up while Whitley's went down.
Like you don't do something that like you don't make it that obvious unless you're trying to point out like. The comedic flaw in that, right? Like part of comedy is irony and part of comedy is making fun of actual ironic things that everybody just accepts as normal, right? And so them leaning into that happening with this episode definitely feels like they're poking fun at like, hey, this is a little messed up, you know?
Yeah.
But funny, haha, but also a little mess up.
Yeah.
You know?
I know that it's the actors continue to work and it's like it's fine, whatever, the story goes where it goes.
Yeah.
But on some weird level, I feel bad for Dwayne's character that he never gets together with, I'm assuming he never gets together with Denise.
Right.
I'm just assuming because like it happened. She leaves at the end of the season. There's no way that maybe it pans out. I mean, I was watching Living Single season 1 with Achara, taking a break, doing Martin at the moment of this recording, and then we're gonna go back to season 2. But even in season 1 of Living Single, there were things that happened. I'm like, this is season 1. How are they doing this already?
Right.
And because I've been conditioned by shows like Friends or even Family Matters, where a lot of these things are very delayed gratification, and you get them way later.
Yeah.
And so I'd be very shocked. Don't spoil it in the comments. I'd be very shocked if he gets any kind of action with Denise before the end of season 1.
Maybe we get like a small victory episode for him as far as his relationship to Denise's character goes. Sort of similar to Jazz and Will's cousin. Hillary.
Yeah.
Yes. Sort of similar to Jazz and Hillary, where he gets like that one date day.
Yeah.
Where he like comes in and is chivalrous, and for that moment she's like, all right, cool, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
And then they move off. Like that gives us enough of the like, they could be together and they are kind of good together, and he gets the win, but we don't get a committed relationship. So maybe we'll have that somewhere in this season, and then they pivot it to something else.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what character he pivots to. Do they introduce someone new? Like, what are they going to do with Dwayne?
Well, we got a whole long cast here, so it could literally be
any
anybody.
number of people.
Yeah, and so I kind of wish IMDb didn't tell you how many episodes people were in, because it's then I start to look at that information.
Right,
like,
and it spoils it.
I know who's going to leave first. No, don't be like that. So anyway, I enjoyed this show, and I'm looking forward to more of it. It's a different feeling from the other shows that I've been covering on the channel so far.
Yeah.
In that it feels the most like something akin to Family Matters for me. And so I'm guessing, based on today's episode, or this last episode, I should say, it probably will explore themes and stuff that's complex, to say the least, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But so far, it's mostly been lighthearted. You know, Fresh Prince, it faces the more serious stuff more often.
Yeah.
You know, we've got 4 episodes, and like that was the most serious.
Yeah, it doesn't ever like really delve into, at least so far, the like kind of darker stuff. It's just more interpersonal, like friendships in college, stuff that we all dealt with when we were going to college, or will deal with depending on where you're at in that journey. But yeah, it's definitely like more surface level stuff rather than societal issues, you know?
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's a nice change of pace, and then we can go back to Fresh Prince.
Yep.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Michael BOOSE.
Peace out.